Shout out to the mothers that embrace the curse of Eve, allowing pain plus time to equate beauty and glory. 9 months don't quite tell your story. For every picture you post with expectance to postpartum depression, emotions mirroring your body, recovering from the damage done. Life created comes with much sacrifice. You are not the same person you were before. You are a mother. So shout out to the mothers that embrace the call to not just use birth as a reason to raise a generation. Adopting a nation like God did the Gentiles. Orphans needed a covering and you opened up your church. Gift of hospitality used like hospitals, from meals on a holiday to meals after funerals. You serve knowing not having blood in a birth certificate doesn't take away from the fact they call you mama. So shout out to the mothers whose only head of the household was God the Father, numb to the weight of carrying burdens built for two, not allowing worth to be defined by words of a podcast but by the word of God. Memorizing multiple schedules while still fulfilling your own, strong enough to walk independence and humble enough to be like Christ on the road to Calvary, receiving help from Simon. Even your cross to bear doesn't have to be done alone. Making a way out of no way on your own. Shout out to the mothers. The mothers. Shout out to the mothers whose only carriage you ever experienced was a miss. Waiting on a birth, still only having stillbirths. Traumatized by coffins the size of a shoebox. Prayer after prayer, reaching the heavens like the spirit of your child. Somehow mustering up the faith to continue. Birthdays, Mother's Days, and days like this hit a little bit different. You were robbed of celebrating the now, fixated on fictional memories in your mind of what could have been, would have been, and should have been. Today we can't quite celebrate, but for weaker vessels we will bestow honor. Moment of silence for every child lost. You're forced to reflect on the words of David lamenting the death of his son. You will not return to me, but I will return to you. Such confidence, knowing even Yahweh clings to the spirit of the unborn. So in heaven you are regarded too as a mother. So shout out to the mothers. Different stories, shapes, sizes, colors. You've been blessed with the ability to multiply, whether that be through a household or God's kingdom. You've been blessed with the ability to amplify, from upgrading your man's lifestyle and his swag to the message of God's call for his people. Never forget, after the resurrection, the most important message, the gospel, was entrusted to a mother. Be encouraged that wedding rings and wounds do not add value to your purpose, but adds purpose to your call. This one is for